27 years ago, the future of an Ipswich church looked pretty bleak. The entire ceiling in the sanctuary collapsed without warning. This Sunday, that dark chapter comes to an end, and a new one begins.
It's been here forever, for as long as people can remember. It was a part of the Underground Railroad. This entire ceiling fell in one big chunk and crushed everything underneath it.
In a matter of seconds, the sanctuary of the Living Faith United Methodist Church in Ipswich suddenly looked like a war zone.
It was a disaster. The pews were all destroyed, and then come to find out, it was all asbestos that came in, so that added a whole different layer of everything. So that was shocking, to say the least.
Reverend Adam Randazzo was initially just grateful the building was empty that day in 2018, and no one was hurt.
And after I got over that fear, I got over the fear of what next? Like, what do we do next? How do we rebuild a place like this? They don't train you for this in seminary.
The church community committed to saving the building, but it turned out to be a big job.
We had to get brought up to code for handicap accessibility. That was the hardest challenge, is where do we put elevators in a building that's 150 plus years old?
One by one, problems were overcome, and the church will have a grand reopening on Sunday.
It's going to be exciting.
Dan Demers is a board member for the church.
It was very discouraging at times, but we tried to, I wrote it down in my prayer book, God's bigger than any of the problems we have.
The restored building will also be available to the broader community. For example, pews will be replaced by chairs to allow the space to accommodate a wider range of activities. Dan Lovey is with the Ipswich Community House.
I also represent a local orchestra, and we'll be doing 2 or 3 concerts here per year. I'm affiliated with the Ipswich Art Association, and you can imagine art shows.
Getting to hear from there was a long trek for Reverend Randazzo, but he says every step was worth it.
I can't wait for December 7th. It makes me cry to think about it. Actually, it makes me tears of joy of everything that's about to happen and what we've gone through.
The overall cost of the renovation is about $3 million. Initial estimates got blown out of the water when asbestos was detected in the debris. All right.